Let's make a game setup for 1 to 2 players for Exopets and Mimicries, the Smart Game. That's why we choose this side and not this side, because we set up a 1 to 2 player game, but the 3 to 4 player is nearly the same. So, players on the side. This is the VDL, which defines the round of the whole game till it ends here and then it's over. We take the round counter. This small wooden piece will be placed on the first field of the VDL, and then after every round it moves in this direction till it ends here. Okay, the next thing is we choose the starting field, turn it around. We use this side because there are a lot of gaps where all the ship pieces will be connective if you discover them. Place in the middle of the playing round. Then every player gets a hex board. There every room is described, which kind of function they have. You can study them during the game. Each player gets one of them, and each player gets one of these Elmer boards, and in the same color the game figures. The Elmer boards will be placed here at the side, in front of every player, and every player places their game figures on top of the hypersleep chamber. In the spacecraft there are 20 crewmates sleeping in hypersleep. That means they are frozen, and you get in the beginning of the game 6 of these crewmates, because there are 6 pods, hypersleeping pods in the first chamber. It means first you mix them, then you take 6 of them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is your human resources stack. If this is empty, then all players lose. And these are the other 14 players who are sleeping somewhere in the spacecraft. And when you find other hypersleep chambers, then you can take the amount of the shown pods on this hexagon and place them on top of this human resources stack, and then you have more lives, I would say. Okay, in the same color we have these game figures for each player, and we place them on top. Then we have the RLCs. This is the action life coins. This represents how many actions you can do in one round, and if you lose them you have less action life coins, and if you lose all of them your crewmate dies. We place them somewhere here, but always with the green side up. But if you spend one action, then you turn it around during the game. And in this part of the game, of this field, you can choose one of these crew IDs cards. This is the first crew member you will choose, and then check it out. One, place it here under the Elmer board. And this. And now we have 4 left in the hypersleep chamber. We need this dice. Of course, we need all of these exopets. We place it somewhere side where nobody can see it. Place the active exopet collector token on top on it. But if you're familiar with the game and know how to play, then maybe you don't need it anymore. Okay, then the spacecraft is built out of these hexagon fields, which represents all the rooms and corridors. You mix each stack separately from each other. this and level 3, and then you place level 1 on level 2 and level 2 on top of level 3. Okay, now the game is set up and we can start to play.